clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out my team.
Yeah, so it's that time, you know. You already know. Huh? What happened?
Back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out my team ballin'. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'm a shine.
What up, fellas? It's that time. Predictions time, recap time. And we are pretty much at the final stretch of the season. A couple of divisions, teams are still battling. Other divisions, certain teams got already wrapped up. But it's been a fun season. And you know, we in week 14. Only 3 more weeks left, so let's just go out with a bang. And I will, from this point on, I will be advancing based off the important games. And for those that got a chance to play spoiler, you already know, you play and win, you get an upgrade. So keep that in mind. And just keep me posted if you're going to actually play spoiler. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume you're not. And then if the important games are played, I'm just going to keep it moving. But without further ado, let's get into the recap first. And first off, we had the Cowboys trade dog win against Buffalo Bills. And Bills season is done. They just trying to fill things out. I'm not mad at them. He's still been playing his games. He's just trying to fill things out. Get ready for next season. And he's still been playing. You know what I mean? And I ain't mad at him, because one thing that a lot of guys don't recognize is that even if your season is over this season, it's always good to try to find some type of groove going into next season. You might stumble across something that works. You know, so that's why. Especially, like, you know, I know I do that. If I'm playing the game and I'm blowing somebody out, or even if I'm getting blown out, I'm no longer calling the same plays that I'm accustomed to calling. I'm experimenting now. You know, I'm trying things out. So even if I ever one of them teams that can't make the playoffs, and you know, I'm still gonna play my games, because if my season is over, I'm trying to work on something new now. So, you know, that's just how I give it up. And I see Buffalo the same way, and I respect anybody who move like that. You know what I mean? It's easy just to say, yo, give my opponent the win. But you know, if you know you losing and you know you feel like you better than what you've been showing, why not work on it? Why not sharpen your knife? You know what I mean? And get ready for the next battle. But good win for Cowboys. Trey Dog took care of business. He's in a division battle with the Eagles, as he knows. So he definitely can't afford to slip up on these type of games to teams that's out of the playoffs. Next, we had Falcons win against the Saints. That was Davey Boy win against Khalil, and the Falcons won 52-17. Falcons quietly been hot all season, and we're gonna see what they made of come playoff time. But nevertheless, big blowout win in week 13 for the Falcons. Next, we had the Jets playmaker win against Black Star, and Jets got a win 27-21. It was a needed win at that. And good effort for the Bengals. They just fell short. Next, we had Jay Hook's Redskins win against major factor Carolina Panthers. I took the Panthers to win this. I was wrong. Jay Hooks came and took care of business in a big way. Big win for his Redskins. You know, he's another one of them guys that, you know, even if his season is over, you keep playing to try to find something for next season, you know. And you know, it looked like he stumbled upon something this game, and we'll see how he does moving forward. Next, we had Abercrombie 49ers win against Carlisle's Ravens. Upset alert. 49ers took care of business. Big win for the 49ers. They're in a division battle with the Cardinals, and I'm pretty sure the Cardinals had Baltimore winning this one. And 49ers definitely yelled, "Stop the press. Don't count us out." They took care of business on the road, 21-17. And the Ravens is in a division battle with the Steelers. But this is a good game, but great win for the 49ers in that morale. Next, we had the Giants win against E-Ball, and Rocket took care of business, 31-27. I don't know what the records are just yet, but I think the Packers are still all right. I'm not 100% certain. Giants, I think I don't know. I don't even know if they're flirting with a wild card. I'm not sure, but good win for the Giants nevertheless. Next, we had Pearl. Philadelphia Eagles win against Miami Dolphins and Murph. And the Eagles took care of business on the road. This is a good game. And Eagles is rolling right now. They started off very slow. You know, he lost a game or two on his own. And he had a fair sim loss, maybe one or two. Not too sure. But he's hot now. He's rolling. And you know, Cowboys cannot afford to slip up. Cowboys got to keep that pressure on the Eagles. I think the Cowboys got a 1 or 2 game lead max over the Eagles. But great win for the Eagles. He looked like he's in playoff form. I think the Dolphins are still cruising in that AFC East. Not certain. But I'm gonna check before I do the predictions for this week. I'm gonna check the standings after I do this recap. But great win for the Eagles on the road. And then we had Money Mascot. Chiefs win against the Raiders. Paper Chase. Money Mascot. He been putting up big numbers with the Chiefs all season. So you know, he's one of them guys that's a deadly. That's going to be a deadly match come playoff time. Whoever face him, I don't care what seed you are, what you've been doing all year. You play the Chiefs in the playoffs, you're gonna have your hands tied. The offense been explosive all season. I already said you put certain teams in certain guys' hands, and you'll see what they're capable of. And the Chiefs have been demonstrating that all season. Great win for the Chiefs, and all these rest of these games were forces. So we're going to week 14. But before that, let me check these standings and see how these division races looking, being that we at the end of the season. AFC North, we got Ravens and Steelers, both 9-3. Bengals and Browns right now is battling for who can get the best draft pick. But Steelers and Ravens, I think they got to play one more time. So that game will probably be the deciding factor of it all. But nevertheless, right now, they stand pat 9-3 apiece. AFC South, we got Jags 7-5. Titans is in second, 5-7. Titans got a big hill to climb. I think it's safe to say the Jags got this division. Titans took too many losses early in the season, and there's just too much of a hill to climb up above. He need the Jags to drop some games, and he need to just win out. I mean, anything is possible, but I don't plan on just losing out like that. So Jags looking like they're gonna take this division by the throat. AFC East, we got Dolphins and Jets, and this division is deadlocked. I think they play one more time, if I'm not mistaken. And Jets is on a 4-game win streak. I mean, they was 4-4 at one point. They was 4-4. They was 500, and now they're 4 games over 500. Jets been hot. And because of their hot streak, that got them right back in the division, and they're tied with the Dolphins at 8-4. AFC West, we got Denver. I believe they're the only undefeated team in this whole season. But me myself, I hate to go undefeated. I'd rather have a loss in the season. If it's got to be any type of loss, a loss is better than 0 losses, because you just feel the burden of that pressure with 0 losses. You feel like you gotta win everything, you know. Otherwise, it was a disappointing season. Don't get me wrong. Anytime you lose, you feel a certain way. But to go undefeated 17 weeks and then lose in the playoffs, especially the first round of the playoffs, you know, that stings a lot. And But when you winning, you ain't got no time to think about that. You just got to do what you do, and that's what the Broncos been doing. They've been in their bag this season, and believe it or not, the Chiefs is only 4 games behind them. As much as the Broncos are balling out, Chiefs only 4 games behind them. But I think the Broncos will finish off this division, and I believe Chiefs will get in as a wild card. NFC North, we got the Bears 9-3, and the team next to them is the Packers 6-6. That's E-Ball. I didn't know his record, but now I see, and I think this division is done. Bears are 9-3. They're not. Yaba is a good user. He's not gonna just go on no losing streak at the end of the season like that. So Bears will win this division. Packers took too many losses that they shouldn't have took, and this is why they're in that predicament. NFC South, we got 11-1 Falcons. They already got that X next to their name. Panthers 7-5, Bucks 6-6. This whole division been pretty solid. I mean, everybody's 500 at least, but the Falcons has been on a whole nother level this season, so that's why he jumped out and never looked back. NFC East, we got Cowboys 9-2, Eagles 10-3. Eagles on a 6-game win streak, as I stated. They was 4-3, and at that point in time, you look at it 4-3, you say, okay, what's going on in Philly? But then they just ran off with 6 straight. Now they're 10-3, and Cowboys got 3 straight. They're 1 game behind the Cowboys. This division gonna come down to the final few weeks. I believe they play one more time, and I think that's gonna be the deciding factor in it all. Cowboys cannot afford to slip up and have any trap games and get caught out there slipping, because I think the Eagles will take advantage of the opportunity and he won't look back. NFC West, we got Cardinals 10-2, 49-6-6. I thought the 49ers record was better than this. Cardinals got this division. Cardinals been solid all year. Everybody been doing bad in this division except the 49ers been playing pretty good. I think they still got a chance to make the playoffs, but in my opinion, they might have to win out. And I'll check in a minute, but Cardinals got this division on lock. So in the AFC, that playoff race is looking. We got Broncos, Ravens, Steelers. One of these two is gonna be the wild card. They're not 2 and 3. One of them will be a different seed because they're in the same division. So that's a wild card. One of these is a wild card. You got Dolphins, and you got Chiefs. No, the South. You got to put the South there. All right, cool. That's me. So all these teams are wild cards. Chiefs, Jets, Steelers, or Ravens. One of them. So this is gonna be an interesting race coming down to the end. And now is not the time to slip up. You got to definitely lock in from here on out. A couple of guys playoffs start now, to be honest. So we'll see how it shape out. But it's a tight playoff race going on right now. In NFC, we got Falcons, Cardinals, Cowboys, and Bears. Eagles right now is one of the wild cards, and the Panthers is the other wild card. Along with all these teams with 6 losses after them: Redskins, Niners, Bucks, Saints, even Giants ain't dead yet. Packers. I say within the next 2 weeks, though, a lot of teams gonna fall like dominoes, and tight race though, real tight race, even for the number one seed. Just to show you how tight it is right now, the Eagles are a wild card team, and they still have a chance to get the number 1 seed in the NFC. So that just goes to show you how tight this race is. You could go from being a wild card to a number 1 seed in the NFC. That's what you call a race. So that was the standings. Let's get into the predictions for this week's game. And we got Cowboys and Bears. You see, and that's the thing. When you got a conference tight like this, and in both cases, a lot of these teams gonna be playing each other at the end, as you already can see now. and it's going to start eliminating itself. Teams is going to start being eliminated one by one, and this right here is a very very big game. This game is big for the Cowboys more than the Bears. Like I said, the Bears in that division with the Falcons, right? Yeah, I think the Bears is in that division with the Falcons. Man, hold on, is he? I'm tripping. I just looked at it, and I gotta go right back and check it out again. The Bears. Let me see something. The Bears is NFC. All right, yeah, exactly. The Bears, yeah, the Bears gonna win that division. I mean, that's just what I see. The Bears gonna win that division. So now, like I say, this game is huge for the Cowboys, and he gotta win this game. The Eagles is on his back. Cowboys. Let me just look at the Cowboys' remaining games real quick. I want to see something because I'm really intrigued with that race in that division. My boy Pearl don't find himself too many times on the out of not winning the division. He's been a wild card quite a few times, but he used to win divisions more than being a wild card. So I know right now he's definitely trying to get a hold of that division. So the Cowboys play the Bears. The Rams, that'll be a win. The Rams' morale, their soul is gone. The game against Eagles, of course, and then he played Jay Hooks. And that's a dangerous game for the Cowboys. So first and foremost, he got to win this game right here, especially because he played the Eagles week 16. He played the Eagles week 16, and let me see who the Eagles' remaining schedule is. Eagles play the Redskins. They just played the Giants, so they play the Redskins, Cowboys, and Giants again. Eagles got an easier schedule than the Cowboys. Cowboys got his hands full. He's got to knock off a tough Bears team, and oh man, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys in this one, man. But I gotta tell you, man, my gut is telling me the Bears is gonna pull this out. The Bears is not a slouch, believe me. It's gonna be cold. It's probably gonna be snowing, and then you gotta deal with Khalil Mack. So my gut is telling me the Bears is gonna be in a great position to take this game. But I'm gonna go with the Cowboys just because I know that he understands the significance of him winning this game, especially seeing the Eagles in 2 weeks. So I'm going to go Cowboys in this one, but I believe it's going to be close. It's going to be tight. And I'm going to go Cowboys 24, Bears 20. Next, we got major factor Panthers going against Davey Boy, Atlanta Falcons. Falcons been hot all year. They've been the only loss they received is from the Cardinals, and that was a while ago. But they got right back and on the saddle and do what they do. I'm gonna go with ATL in this one. Final score: Atlanta 27, Panthers 17. 27-17 Falcons. Next, this is the force. We got Dolphins, Murph going against Playmaker New York Jets. Very big game. We got a couple of games of the week. We got a Cowboys and Bears game of the week. We got Dolphins and Jets game of the week so far at the moment. I'll see who else's game of the week as I go along. And hey man, this is gonna be another one of them battles. Both of these teams are tied. Somebody gonna get a 1-game lead over somebody. I'm gonna go Miami in this one, but another close one. I don't think a lot of points gonna be scored, so I'm gonna keep it rather low. I'm gonna go Dolphins 21, Jets 17. Next, we got Abercrombie 49ers going against Saints, and 49ers season is not over officially. They gotta win. They have no room for error. And they definitely saved their season last week by beating the Ravens. They got to follow up on that. They can't afford to keep being happy about that win. That win didn't do nothing for them except keep them alive. It didn't gain them anything as far as division wise. So 49ers got to win again. I think they'll get it done. I think they're flying high from last week. And I'm gonna go San Fran 31, Saints 20. Next, Lions, Big Rico going against Fuego Mob, Minnesota Vikings. I think the Vikings, I'm not sure if their season's completely done, but I'm going with the Vikings anyway. At this point, if I'm the Lions, you know, I'm just looking to see who remains on the roster, who doesn't. I'm going with the Vikings. Final score 33-14. Next, Carnage, undefeated Broncos going against Texans. Awesome BS, and I'm gonna go with the Broncos to keep rolling in this one. They undefeated. They've been the #1 team all season throughout the league. I got them to keep rolling again. Final score Denver 35, Texans 13. Next, Ravens going against the Bills. I'm pretty sure Ravens got a chip on the shoulder. Took a bad loss to the 49ers last week at home at that. And I think he bounces back this week though. But Jeff is no slouch. Jeff gonna come bring the heat. And I'm gonna go Ravens though. But I think Jeff gonna definitely try to pull off this win. But I'm gonna go Ravens 24, Bills 14. Next we got Bengals, Black Star going against Dre. Both of these teams' season is pretty much over. I'll go Browns in this one. I'll go Browns 27, Bengals 20. Disappointing year for the Browns too, I'm sure. But he knows what he got to improve over there in that roster. And yeah, Browns 27, Bengals 20. Next, J Hooks, Redskins going against E-Ball, Green Bay Packers. Packers season is not officially over. He also is in a must-win situation. Actually, he got to win out. He got 6 losses. One more loss, he will be officially eliminated. It's going to be tough right now, of course, but you know, mathematically, he's not eliminated yet. But he got to pull this game out. I got him. I'll take him to win this game, but not by much. I think the Redskins gonna come with another strong performance like they had last week. I'm gonna go Packers 28, Redskins 23. Next we got DK Chargers against myself. I'll just say who's the favorite, and the favorite in this game will be the Jags, and I'll say Jags favored by 4 in this one. Next we got Steelers, Relly, Cardinals. Big game, more of a big game for the Steelers. Big game for the Cardinals as far as seeding purposes, as far as trying to get that #1 spot. But they already got the division locked up. Steelers is right now, he's tied for first in that division, but that wild card battle is so tight that Steelers can still miss the playoffs. So this is a very big game for the Steelers. Cardinals, I'm pretty sure of him knowing that, is definitely going to try to come in and spoil his playoff hopes. Arizona been balling this year, man. I'm gonna go Arizona in this one. I think they got the firepower over there to compete with that Pittsburgh defense. I'm gonna go Cards, but I think it'll be close though. But I'm gonna go Cards in this one. They the home team. I gotta go AZ, and I'm gonna go Cards 24, Steelers 17. Next we got Third World, Tennessee Titans going against Paper Chase, Oakland Raiders. Titans season is not mathematically over yet neither. He knows he got to win out as well. One more loss, he's officially eliminated. I'll go with the Titans this week though. I like them over the Raiders. I'll go Titans 31, Raiders 14. Next we got Chiefs, Money Mascot going against Patriots. I'm pretty sure Chiefs will get this. I'm pretty sure Patriots will just give them the force. So yeah, with Chiefs will win this one. Even if he happen to does play, I'll still go with the Chiefs. And if it get played, I'll just put a score out there regardless. I'll go Chiefs 35, Patriots 21. Next we got Dash, Seahawks going against the Rams. Both of these teams have nothing to play for this season. It's all about next season. It's all about off season. Should they play, I'll go Rams in this one. 33, 13. And the last game, which is actually the first game that was played, Giants and Eagles, Rocket against Pearl. And Pearl took care of business in a big way. Tough loss for the Giants, especially because they had a shot. They had a shot to put themselves in a good position late in the season. Guys didn't show up. I guess the spotlight was too big for some of them boys. And 49-7 was the final score. This game was over from the word start. And Eagles, I'm pretty sure looking forward to that matchup in a few weeks with the Redskins. Meantime, between time, they are covering all bases, taking out their opponents, trying to get this game over in the first half. And good win for the Eagles this week. And that's it, y'all. I'm gonna have them power rankings coming out in a few. And other than that, I'll see y'all week 15. And also, like I said, from here on out, I'm advancing based on the important games. Unless there's somebody that want to play spoiler. If you want to play against a team that's fighting to get in and you win, you'll get a nice upgrade. So keep me up to date with that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look at the games that matter. And if you don't say nothing, I'm just gonna advance it. So you gotta let me know if you plan on playing spoiler. But other than that, from here on out, it's just gonna be advances strictly on games that matter. We're trying to get to these playoffs and get that started and get ready for next season. I'll see y'all next week. I'm Ghost.